What up?
Hello, everybody. How is it going?
What is up, everyone?
Wow, what a crazy couple of days when it comes to Scream. Definitely what a crazy couple of days when it comes to Scream. So let me go ahead and say this. So
mask.
we are going to be talking about Scream 7 tonight. We're going to be doing it spoiler free. So everybody that is watching with us tonight, please keep it spoiler free. I don't want to have to
it's a
delete
spoiler-free movie. I'm out.
Yes. I don't want to have to delete any comments as we're going along and get distracted with that. We will probably in the next 2 weeks, we'll have our spoiler discussion. Let's give everybody a chance to watch it. So please and thank you. Let's keep it spoiler free tonight because there's a lot of stuff I know we all want to talk about. So we're going to talk about our reviews. You guys can go ahead and share your reviews in the comments as well. We'll pull them up on screen like we always do. And yeah, so we're going to dive right into it. So let's see who we got with us. So we have Shannon McDonald with us.
Hello.
We have Multi-Fandom Verse Official with us. We have
Hello.
King with us.
King Matthew the Third.
Oh, look, Shannon's his godson's actually taking his girl to see the movie tonight. Hope it pleases Scream fans.
Right. I guess it depends on what kind of Scream fan you are.
We'll talk about that. So we got Vladimir with us. We have Melissa with us. Hey. We have Chris Schober with us. So, well, look, we got our first ranking. We're going to be doing a ranking in a couple of weeks. So, my new ranking for Scream is 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5, and 6.
Whoa!
So remember,
that's a bold claim.
The list. Respect the list.
Why are you all looking at me?
Dave. I'm just looking this way. I'm looking. If anything, I'm looking at Marcus.
Look, all I'm going to say is this.
Hello, nerd boxers. You may know me, but I know you. I want to play a game. There is one rule tonight. Respect the list. Now let's play.
Respect the list. Respect the list.
I feel like, can I just say one thing about that?
I'm going to need alcohol now.
Can I just say
just
one thing
my buzz.
The whole premise of our ranking show is to not respect each other's lists, I feel. Like, is that not what goes on? Is that not why we get drunk half the time?
How many times
is that not why we fall asleep on the toilet?
How many times have I played that clip? Right? So there you go. I'm saying respect the list. Go ahead,
we have to respect the commenters list right now. But when we do the rankings, we are not respecting anybody's list. It's free game. I'm going to wear my Macho Man outfit just for it. So
Matthew the Third, we love you.
So I'm responding to Vladimir Pacheco's comment, so Vladimir, either Dave or me, we got to give the tribute to the blue flannel. Always the blue flannel.
Sorry, let me just flex on the best color real quick. Get my blue flannel out.
I had my blue flannel. I don't fit in it. So I got a blue t-shirt, damn it.
Wow. So there's an amazing question that just came in, multi-fandom. And I'm going to start because I definitely want to talk about that later. So it's started. We're going to come back to that question a little bit later. Just because some of our regulars haven't filtered in yet, we're going to talk a little bit about the news before we jump into our discussion on Scream. Spoiler free again. I'm going to let that. Unfortunately, that ticker's running the whole entire night. So, but news wise, Scream 7 is the biggest all-time opening for the entire franchise. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Is that adjusting for inflation or not?
I don't believe it's adjusted for inflation, but we can probably do that.
Can we adjust it first before we make those announcements? That'd be great.
I can't adjust it. It's on the website. They don't adjust that shit. I can adjust it on the fly, though.
All right, here we go.
So
I'll do it. I'll be your Jamie.
Have the calculator.
Right. I'm going to share my screen so that Danny can start doing the numbers. But so Scream 7 has opened globally to $97 million. And that is huge. That is huge.
Rotten Tomato score?
It is. We can look at that shortly. But it is the biggest opening for the year so far, too, which is pretty sad because that's where our box office is at. But the next closest is $44 million by Scream 6. So, Danny, you don't have to look at that. What you want to look at is probably Scream 2, which opened at $32 million in 1997.
All right, I'll look that up right now.
And just to piggyback off of that, because somebody asked about Scream 8. I was just
round up to 33 million.
It hasn't been officially confirmed, but it is talks of it being in early development. But with this type of opening, it's going to be guaranteed that it'll be out probably in like 2 years, if that.
I believe the budget was like $45 million. So they've already
like that.
blew it out of the water.
Made it.
Yeah. Well.
All right. So what's your inflation numbers there, Mr. Danny, for Scream 2?
Right now, Google's being a pain. Google's not wanting to tell me.
All right, let's check the Rotten Tomato for Scream 7 right now. Let's check its Rotten Tomatoes.
All right, Scream 7.
All right, here we go. Adjusted for inflation in 2026. Scream 2 would be at the opening weekend will be 85.7 million, and then total.
Wow.
And total for the adjustment in total would be 249 million.
200. So we're like we're in the opening weekend for Scream 7, and it's almost done half of that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So Scream 2 is pretty close. Like I said, 85.7 million adjusted for inflation, and that's opening weekend. So
all right, so we're pulling up the Rotten Tomato scores per request, and let's take a look at that. So we have. Wait a minute. That's not it. Is it not displaying here correctly? Let me. Oh, I see what's going on. I'm sharing the wrong screen. Give me 1 second.
I just watched that Statham movie too last night.
Was it good?
It was alright. Typical Statham movie, but
I'm currently watching the latest Lauren Lavera movie, and I can see why she wants to get out of horror.
Oh, I need to see that.
We'll talk about that off camera. So the Rotten Tomatoes has Scream 7 at 34%, and the popcorn meter is at 78%. So 78% is pretty high for audience score, and then the tomato meter is critics score at 34%.
Can I just
compare? Saying
this is one of the few times that I actually agree with the critics on this.
We're going to get into that. And since we're talking about box office numbers, we'll take some questions right now before we talk about the news and stuff like that. So we got multiverse, a multi-fandom out there. Do you think Scream 7 deserved its opening revenue?
Before seeing the movie, I get it because obviously you want to go in hoping that
that's what I was gonna
you're going to get what you want out of the movie. After seeing the movie, no.
All right, really quick, since we're on the subject, I just pulled up domestic opening, total, international, the whole nine. So domestic opening, as of right now, what's actual that stands, domestic opening is 64.1 million for Scream 7. And Scream 2 is at 85.7 million. That's domestic opening. Domestic total, Scream 2 adjusted for inflation is 248.9 million. Obviously, we're not done yet with Scream 7, but Scream 7 right now is at 158.2 million. Obviously rising, right? That's just this opening weekend. International total, Scream 2 only did 174.6 million. Scream 7 sits right now at 132.5 million. And then worldwide total, Scream 2 did 423.5 million. That's adjusted, obviously, for 2026. Right now, Scream 7 sits at 290.7 million. So, Scream 2 is still the biggest.
When was Scream 2 released?
1997.
Was it the same? No, I know that, but like time of the year, was it like now December, or the summer?
It was December.
December 97.
I know the first one was in December. I'll look up the second one.
The first two were the only ones in December.
Okay.
Gotcha. Right now, the biggest opening worldwide, like in total, the whole total is still Scream 1. Scream 1 still sits at 434 million, and that's adjusted for inflation.
Damn.
Well, yeah, you can't beat the original.
Well,
That's
actually
I saw its opening weekend.
Part 2 was close. It was only 11 million shy.
Yeah,
everyone
but
was like going to see Drew. Like, I know at least a lot of people.
That's a great
know,
point. So, like, to tie it back to that question, right? So the original movie opened up because Drew was the draw in. So, like, you know, the question was, like, did this deserve its opening weekend numbers? Because Stu was the draw this time. So, yeah, I think it kind of did.
Also taking account how many movies have come out, like sequels come out a year apart to do those type of numbers.
Yeah,
that's true.
How many franchises have been able to do that? You know,
that's true.
Did Scream not open to 6 million though? Not adjusted for inflation. So if you like
the
from
first
Scream 1 to Scream 2, yeah.
I'll open it up now. Original opening for Scream 1996 was 6.3 million, and then the following year, Scream 2 was 32.9 million.
Yeah, I mean, like
it
that opening's not that big in comparison, especially a year apart. That's insane.
That is insane.
Big.
Scream.
And you also didn't have IMAX. You didn't have like other theaters. Like,
yeah.
Well, no, I know that. I'm not talking about like in relation to today. I'm just saying like in comparison to Scream 2 coming out, and then still saying like Scream 1's budget, like overall box office draw was larger than Scream 2 is kind of crazy considering the draw for Scream 2 is much larger.
Yeah, you got to remember too. So, like, Scream 1996 was Terrifier 2 because Scream was one of the first movies that got released, and it grew as it stayed in the theaters, just like Terrifier 2 did.
Yeah, it did.
So it is the pioneer.
It resurrected slashers. So
it did.
Resurrected slashers.
You know what I think this is gonna do? I think it's gonna resurrect. I think that this movie, in a way, is gonna resurrect practical effects, and I won't go into why, but I think that it's going to make people want to use practical effects more for a very specific reason.
Yeah, I could agree with that
statement.
Did that already. I was about to say Terrifier brought that back. You know what I mean? That
I know.
A lot of filmmakers now. A lot of filmmakers now. No, I know. I think I get what you're saying, Noah, without ruining anything. But a lot of filmmakers now are more than ever so because of everything that's happening. That they're going back to practical. But
I think this is gonna push it even more though because of how big this movie is, and then to see how bad some stuff looked. Yeah.
And I'm still confused about a couple, and I know your dad saw it a couple of times, so I think we should discuss. But we'll see
later.
We'll do that when we have the spoiler review.
I know,
because it was some shit.
Yep.
I know.
Yeah, so I think this. So for those that are on right now, because we'll probably have more people joining a little bit later, or regulars. So this month's probably all going to be Scream, right? So what we're going to talk about probably after we close today is like, hey, when do we do our re-ranking of the films? We have our spoiler review that'll come after that. Then we're going to probably want to rank our Ghostface, and then we also want to rank our unaliving moments. And I know people get pissed off when you hear us say unaliving, but YouTube pretty much squashes view rates when you actually use the other words. So that's why we try to use unaliving as much as possible. But let's go ahead. We got a couple of news items, and then we got a couple of news items, and then we're going to jump right into the review. So the first thing I wanted to bring out to you guys is that, hey, so the God of War movie or TV show that's coming out, and this is the first look of Kratos.
I'm okay with it because
I'm not.
One, I'm a Ryan Hurst fan. Two, I've met him several times. He's a cool dude. He's a hell of an actor. Granted, he's not as swole as Kratos is supposed to be and stuff, and I know they're going with the latest games and people want the Greek story, but I'm actually fine with it, like, because I know he's a capable actor, so I think he's gonna crush it in the role, personally. But I mean, it's hard to adapt games into live action. It's different doing comic books, you know what I mean? You could get away with some creative liberties and stuff like that, but when it comes to video games, I mean, come on, dude. It's like even extra exaggerated than comic books are. So it's like, I don't know, man. I'm cool with it.
It's a Prime Video TV series. Prime does pretty good with TV series.
Oh, yeah.
I still disagree with that, though, because that looks like cosplay. Like I've seen people cosplay better looking than he is, and he don't get me wrong, he's probably a great actor, probably awesome dude. Hell yeah, dude, right? I mean, but there's only so much as we've seen in Scream 7 and everywhere else that acting can do. You know what I mean? Overall, and that's where my gripe is, and especially that video game adaptations, whether it is live action or whether it is a cartoon or whatever, people just don't seem to get it right. And Sonic was the one that broke through after they had the messed up Sonic, right? And now the Super Mario Brothers movie was great, but when it comes to live action, I think people don't understand that we want it true to the source as much as possible. I mean, look at Halo. Halo was trash. You're telling me Master Chief takes off his helmet? You know what I mean? Like Master Chief never takes off his helmet. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. No, that was Paramount. It was Paramount. Yeah. Here's the thing with God of War. Even though me personally, I wanted the Greek story first, but it would have cost way too much to do CGI rather than doing the Viking storyline. It would have cost way. It would have been up there past Lord of the Rings. Like Lord of the Rings right now is the highest costing show on Amazon right now, and probably one of the highest costing shows period
of all time.
I thought it was Fallout.
I mean, and I don't mind it being the later one.
No, it is Lord of the Rings. It's the highest, I think.
I don't mind it being the later ones because I love God of War, played all the games, love the lore, right? I don't mind being the older Kratos. I don't. However, like I was just saying, I mean, some people say they love Fallout. Some people say they hate Fallout. You know what I mean? So it's one of those things. Is just like, why don't we just stick to the material? I mean, look at all the Silent Hill movies. Silent Hill, it was trash. Right? Like all these video game movies are just trash. Resident Evil, trash. It's just like I'm tired of these producers. No, I'm just tired of these producers, man. And also, some of the writers that they hire, and it's just like either they didn't play the source material or they don't care and they want to make their own fan fiction. Literally what we've been seeing is fan fiction or their own interpretation of it, which again is a big middle. Yeah, and it's a big middle finger to the fans. And it's just like, we are the ones that are actually going to see this movie and pay you all this money, right? We are the ones that are watching these shows and paying you this. It's just like, if you don't listen to us, we're out. I mean, look, Disney's dropping hard, man. And now they're saying, oh, we got to go back to the way we did things before. And wewe're like,
duh. Yeah.
They didn't even, dude, the best Avenger movies, honestly, the best Avenger movie is still the first one. And it wasn't done by Disney. You actually saw how menacing and evil Loki was and killing people and all those other jazz. It was very adult, right? Again, why?
It also had better. I will say it had better pacing than most of the other Avengers films as well. It was a feel good, serious comic book movie. It was I can agree with that. I don't get me wrong. I also cry in Infinity War and Endgame, but I'll also cry in Avengers when they kill Phil Coulson. Because that's some bullshit.
They cast my boy though. They cast my boy from Deadpool and Game of Thrones as Baldwin. He's an underrated actor. The dude that played Francis in Deadpool was Dario Naharis. Yeah, he was Dario, the first Dario Naharis in Game of Thrones. He's gonna be a hell of a Baldwin. That dude be acting his ass off, man.
All right, before we do switch off this topic, King Matthew makes a great point. Kratos looks a bit weird in the picture, so I'm hoping they fix that other.
So I don't know what that
he does look a bit weird, dude. He does.
It's probably the ball cap because Ryan Hurst got so much hair, man. And I know
maybe, but also why is his beard? Why does his beard look like that? His beard doesn't.
Yeah, his beard is weird.
He needs to shave his beard for a role.
That's his beard.
I know, but come on, if you're taking the role, shave your beard.
No.
Shave your beard and get a beard from like that actually looks like the damn game, dude.
But
then not only that, Atreus doesn't look like
Walking
Atreus.
Dead though? In the Whispers, his beard was perfect. It was just too long. So why doesn't his beard? That one looks fake. His actual beard looks good. I don't know what the fuck that is. And honestly, to roll it back to the budget thing, even though Fallout is not the #1 budgeted show right now, it is a massive budget, and I don't see why they couldn't have done that for God of War as well. Like Fallout's doing amazingly, so I don't see why they couldn't have put the budget towards practical effect or towards practical sets for the Greek setting. I mean, granted, the Greek setting may be a little bit too violent, too graphic for Amazon, but
they're using practical effects, but they can't use. See, the difference is with Fallout, it doesn't have as many creatures as God of War, the original God of War has. So that's where all the CGI would come from. They're filming in Vancouver, so a lot of the sets are practical. It's when it comes to the creature designs and stuff, they can't afford to do it. You know what I mean? Because they already spending all their money on Lord of the Rings, all their money on Fallout. You know what I mean? So,
and their Lord of the Rings show is trash. So, I mean,
so they can chew.
Lord of the Rings period is trash.
No. Blasphemous. That is blasphemous.
No, it isn't. It's a movie about. It's 9 hours of walking. It's 9 hours of fucking walking.
All right, let's get to the horror stuff. We're gonna say this for man. Let's get to the horror. Let's get to the screen.
Clerks 2 summarize that movie up in less than a minute.
Let's get the screen. Before we lose viewers, man. Because
he's gonna do it. He's actually gonna do it.
Lord of the Rings 1.
He's actually doing the thing from Jay and Silent Bob.
The Two Towers is one of the greatest films in cinema.
Is he still doing it?
Wow.
That's your movie. That's
blasphemy.
Horrible.
Blasphemy.
Trilogy. Horrible.
Blasphemous.
All right, let's get the screen, man, before we lose
that movie.
Yeah, let's get the screen.
We'll save Lord of the Rings later.
Yeah, because I'm about to have a whole argument with Dave just on this.
I hope you
Let's
guys
move
know
on to
this,
Scream,
subscribers.
dude.
There's only one trilogy, and it's the Star Wars trilogy. That's it.
Oh my god. Okay, well, so first off, now
Indiana
you're dissing on Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man.
But all right.
It's Indiana Jones. The original Indiana Jones trilogy.
All right.
That's it.
I would say Alien, but we don't talk about Alien 3.
Yeah, let's not talk about Alien 3.
I do like Alien 3. Come on.
Our second topic, which I'm very disappointed to say, is not on YouTube anywhere. But before the Scream 7 trailer was the Scary Movie 6 trailer.
This guy.
It's me, the Ghostface killer from Scream 7.
Ghostface.
Too late. I already had it on in the beginning. Too late.
Yeah, but you didn't have the cape on.
It's me, the one from the 7th one.
Hey, by the way, this is spoiler free, Lucas. It's spoiler free, by the way. Don't do it.
He's still processing it. He just saw it today.
Oh, jeez.
So Scary
Dude, it's spoiler free. It's spoiler free. It's spoiler free, by the way. Just saying.
But it's me.
You have the same hairline. No, I'm kidding.
The Scary Movie 6 trailer, right?
Yeah.
That
Oh, it was great.
looks amazing.
We talking about the
friends
trailer?
Let's give a shout out to our friends
I
in
have
the
to see
movie.
it so
I
bad.
almost wore the "Was Up" one, but I couldn't find it.
Let's give a shout out to our friends. Our friends are in the movie. Felissa Rose and Mike Levy.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Hell yeah!
Yes, they are. All right.
Here you go, Lucas.
Yeah.
I should mention that
bad.
So after Lucas and I saw Scream 7 today, I watched the entirety of Scary Movie 1 for the first time.
Wow.
Also,
All right.
It made me realize that I saw like 3/4 of it online anyways.
Oh yeah.
It's a very quotable movie.
So I was not looking forward to Scary Movie 6 because I gave up on it after 3. I was done after 3, and then I saw this trailer and that little girl with the ball sack. I'm in.
You forget. Remember
the end.
But remember the drama.
Dude.
Like 3 through 5 didn't work because Harvey Weinstein took the franchise from the Wayans and stole it.
Yep.
So when Marlon bought the rights back, when
You
they
think
bought the
they're gonna
rights
make fun
back
of
for
Weinstein in this
6,
one?
you know, dude, I was hyped when I found out. Yeah.
This is the true third movie. This is the true third movie
Nice.
of it. And I love
That's
the
where I
fact they
stopped.
brought the entire cast from part 1 and part 2 back. Incredible.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
Oh,
Yeah, we had a fun time watching the. We had a fun time watching the first one today.
Marcus. maybe we can get a special guest for that ranking. Maybe we'll do a scary movie ranking with a special guest.
Regina Hall.
Oh my God, that would be insane.
Could you imagine?
I'll ask. All
right. So we're not going to tell you who, but me, Danny, Donna, Jean, we're going to start getting back into interviews this year. And we're working on some bigger names to come to the channel. So stay tuned for that. We have one slated.
Yeah.
We're just looking to book the date. But Scary Movie 6, I'm looking forward to it now. Thank God we're going back to comedy that offends people because I'm tired of putting around shit now.
And I will say,
by the way,
behind the scenes stuff, yeah, it's gonna be awesome.
Oh.
By the way, I saw an interview with Marlon, and Marlon did say that they want to do White Chicks 2 and Don't Be a Menace 2.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, they said if this one it screams Scary Movie 6 does well, they're gonna do White Chicks 2 next.
Yep. I'm all for it. Bring back Terry Crews, the whole 9, please.
Yep.
I'm all for it.
Just bring back to that, like Dave said, bring back that comedy that offends people. Everybody is so sensitive these days, like comedians can't do what they want to do. So
yeah,
I guarantee you it's gonna blow up. Guaranteed. Yeah. And they're gonna be articles. Don't get me wrong. They're gonna be articles. Don't watch this movie.
Well,
but guess what? It's gonna blow up in the box office. I'll tell you that.
Lucas, just mute yourself.
Don't pull out a ball sack.
I'm like, what's he got? And I'm like, what's he got?
Pull out a ball
sack.
Oh, and since we're on Scary Movie, rest in peace to what was it, Miss Man, the coach from the first one?
Yeah.
She passed. I think it was like late last year or early this year. She passed away.
Dude, that's Miss Man's ball sack in the back.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Miss Man, for real.
Well, I'm glad.
How much bet that's gonna be the joke for the movie? That's
I hope so.
Like they're gonna do tribute that way.
Oh God.
I hope so.
We could be. So I'm glad Naked Gun came out and wasn't afraid to push the line because that was pretty good too. But looks like Scary Movie's gonna take that to the next level.
Naked Gun was a sleeper hit for me. I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was.
Oh yeah. Oh my God, the whole enchilada scene that just had me.
Not to mention one of my favorite action scenes ever to date in a movie now. I think he like throws a gun at somebody or like throws an empty clip at somebody, breaks their tooth flies into his gun, he cocks it and shoots it back at them.
That's actually kind of badass.
Insane. It is an insane thought process to take.
That's some shit Dante would do.
And speaking of which, of making shout outs, and I don't know if any of them are watching, but a bunch of my stunt peeps, a bunch of my friends from Universal and whatnot, they were in it. So which was great. So I got to see a lot of my stunt friends were in that movie, which was great. Nice. You know, love the fact that they got to be on there. So shout out to them, kudos to them. Great job, everybody.
This is I'll say we're a small YouTube channel, but we're probably one of the few YouTube channels where every single person that is on this panel right now, our full cast is here, has worked on the film or been in the film.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So congratulations to everybody. All right, so our last
telenovelas.
Our last piece of news before we talk about Scream is the trailer that is on YouTube, which I can't play because then we'll get a copyright strike, and then that just sucks for us. But is in the violence trailer. What the hell was that again? The movie that came out last year or 2 years ago that was talking about. My God, we're gonna do the first person's perspective of a slasher film in a violent nature came out.
Yeah,
I was looking forward to that first movie for like 2 months straight, and I got there. I was like,
it's a goddamn cringe.
It's like Lord of the Rings. There's so much walking in this movie.
Don't go there.
So much walking. It's the heart
of
He's a reality show. Much.
I've missed quite a bit.
Death scene though. I love that hook death scene. Right in the back of the neck and the head goes back.
That was the point.
I didn't even see the movie. Like, we saw a clip, my friend showed me a clip of that, and I was like, what is this movie? I just want to see that death scene.
It had like one or two good.
It had one or two good underlying. Like 10 fucking minutes?
Yeah.
Of just nothing. Like, it was just a dialogue and a driving scene. Like, it was so fucking stupid.
Oh, the end of the movie was horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
Made no
But it
sense.
looks like they're correcting their mistakes because this one doesn't look like it's fully from the perspective of the killer in that was named Jeff or whatever his name was.
Billy Bob.
But you know what? Watching the trailer for part 2, the mask looks stupid now. It looks like comical goofy. Like so
Can't be
you
worse
guys
than
haven't had a chance to
Strangers
watch the
Chapter
trailer?
3.
What is it?
I don't
I
know.
didn't
The
have to
mask is
see
very
that.
distracting in this trailer. Like it looks like a
Looks like
bobblehead, like
he looks like a
that he's
fly.
going around killing people with. So it's just like, I don't know
He
what the
looks
hell
like
they
he
did
looks
there.
like a
But this looks
fly.
good.
I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
now you're literally getting into like Jason Voorhees at camp, and now you see what his perspective was trying to kill these people. Like
That is pretty much
Yeah.
what this is. This is basically Friday the 13th Part 2, but on a more of a Jason Voorhees perspective side. Like it's giving us more perspective from Jason Voorhees instead of just showing him in the shadows and shit.
Chicken tender.
oh, chicken. Now you're making me hungry.
That's Lucas's response to this movie. Did you even watch the first one?
He's
In a
like,
violent
no, he got a question. He had a question in the comments for what was in the bag. What's the bag? What's in the bag?
What's in the
All right. Let's go ahead and let's take this question real quick. What have you guys seen Psycho Killer? Yes, I've seen Psycho
Yes.
Killer. Marcus,
No, I did
go ahead,
not.
Marcus.
What's in the box?
It could have been better. So, like, as a huge fan of Seven, the writer who wrote Seven, all I'll say about Psycho Killer is it is a mild, tame PG-13 version of Seven. Like, I wanted so much more. Like, the concept was great, but it didn't pay off well. Georgina's performance was great as the lead actress, but again, it didn't pay off well. Malcolm McDowell, his moment was great and funny, but again, there was, yeah, I would just say wait till it streams. Don't. I hate to take money from filmmakers, but I'll say like don't waste your money. Honestly,
Is this the one that you were excited to see?
yeah, I was like
Oh damn.
amped up for that movie, man, because when I heard it was from the dude that wrote Seven, I was like, oh, finally we got another banger, and I was so disappointed when I left the theater. So disappointed.
So I will say this. So I think it's fair. Like I think today, I really was hoping to get monthly reviews out for everything that was coming out, but me and Noah ran into some technical issues, and then it was just too late. But I think it's fair to kind of rank movies and rate movies on a scale of like, hey, see it in the theaters, pay to stream it, wait for it to be free on streaming, or just skip it, right? So, Marcus, for you saying not to go see it in the theaters, would you pay to stream it, or would you wait to stream it for free?
Yeah, I mean, if you got a service already paid for, yeah, wait until it pops up on Netflix, Paramount, or whoever's behind it. Yeah.
Are you also including like pay to see it on streaming, like if to like rent to stream it? I would assume, or buy and stream.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Yeah,
I wouldn't either. It like
is that a different tier quality?
I don't even do that for movies I like.
I'll do that for movies I like.
Yeah, I'll do it for movies.
I'll do
Faceless After
physical
Dark.
copies for movies I like.
Yeah, Faceless After Dark. I paid for it, and I never regretted it.
It is a hard fought battle to get me to buy a movie. It is a hard fought battle. If something really wham bam, shang-a-langs me, I'll buy it.
Isn't it
But
wham bam? Thank you, man.
how about wham bam? I'll kick your ass.
I will
I'll
say
eat your
this,
Burger
so-
King, dumbass.
One dude.
So, I typically go to the movies once a week, and I've been doing that for almost 10 years now. Once a week, going to the movies. And I noticed the trend is that if you have decent movies in January and February, you're really set up for a very good movie year. It's always been consistent because January is the dumping ground for the movies that the studios don't really want to promote. So this year, the trend that I have noticed is that there's been several films that have come out where I was like, the concept is great. Give it to somebody else to remake it, and it'll be very good. And Psycho Killer is one of those movies where it's like the concept is there. They just didn't execute
They didn't
it
capitalize
well.
on
And
what
that's
they had.
exactly. There's a lot of cool things that I thought happened in Psycho Killer, but there's a lot of elements that they left out. Like, again, it's from the guy that did Seven. There was no cat and mouse in this film. Like, they could have really had a great cat and mouse story in it, and they just dropped the ball on it. So,
And again, Georgina was great in her role, like, but she couldn't save the movie off of her, single performance, man. So, which is sad because she's an awesome actress.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, that's all I got to say about that.
All right, so it's time. It's time to talk about Scream 7. Spoiler free. I'm going to go last.
Shit!
It's so hard.
Going to go last.
What's your favorite scary movie? While we wait for Danny.
No, we can start. Danny can hear us. He's got his headset on. So,
Showgirls, absolutely.
He's in the wind.
Because
I love
of Danny.
Shot at Showgirls, and I actually have the opening day poster for that because I went to see that on opening day. That and Striptease.
Yeah, I did too. I did.
Willy
I have
Wonka
to
and the
say,
Chocolate
Striptease
Factory.
was way better, but Ving Rhames played his character perfectly because even as I read the book, he was the person I thought is that character.
Yeah, he was awesome. Him and Burt Reynolds.
All right, so just again a reminder. I know I have scrolling on the screen and everything like that, but let's keep it spoiler free in the comments, so I don't have to go and look for comments and delete those comments. But we're going to talk about our thoughts on Scream 7. We're going to, since Danny is off camera at the moment, we're going to start with you, Lucas. We're going to go around the horn because I am going to go last. Lucas, since you saw it today, it's fresh in your brain. You haven't had time to just kind of process it all. What's your thoughts on it?
You can tell that I'm so excited to talk about it as I'm still eating while I'm talking. I don't know, man. It was successfully mid. Other than that, I really don't have anything super awful to say about this movie other than the usage of AI is fucking disgusting. It's like actually abhorrent to see in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they are not invited to the Oscars for that. And for that I can't support this movie. Not like they were getting any invitations, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's not like
this movie's got like so much happening, but it like makes like nothing goes anywhere really. Like there's a really cool bit, and then there it goes. Never to be talked about, never to be mentioned, never to be heard from ever again. You know, until maybe the next movie, but they said this movie was going to lead directly into that one. Yeah, I couldn't tell you how the fuck this works.
Yeah.
This movie
I had to make some shit up in my head to do that to make it connect to
spoilers. I'm not going to say any spoilers, no spoilers, but this movie had an ending. Like this movie ended. There's no like, oh, this could turn into the next movie. Like no, this movie's over. Like I don't know. I didn't get it. I actually thought the movie was pretty okay up until the ending. I didn't enjoy it.
All right, so let's do this. We haven't done this before. So 0 out of 5 stars. Lucas, where do you give it? 0 out of 5 stars.
0 out of 5.
Yep.
I usually don't work in 0 out of 5.
We can do half stars.
I'll give it a 1. I'll give it a 1.5.
1.5. Wow. Okay. All right.
It just really didn't go any. It's a nothing movie. It's a really nothing movie.
I'm going to argue this later. 7 is not better than 4. I love 4. That's personal opinion.
Yeah, that's
all right.
I'll argue it now.
We'll come back to that. We'll come back. Noah, so go ahead, Noah.
So I think I've said it on the podcast before, but anything under 3 stars, I would not go see again. And unfortunately, I lied to myself because I went and saw this twice. I would give this.
Yeah, but you saw it twice for a reason, though.
That is true. I would give it 2.5 stars. At first, I appreciated the jabs that they were making at every single YouTuber who was talking about this and every single commenter who was engaging with the YouTubers. I appreciated the little jabs. Watching the movie then we got to the ending, right? We got to the and there were some really cool moments in throughout the film too. We get to the ending. Again, minus the uses of AI. It's fucking terrible. Not only do I hate AI, but it just looked fucking awful. But you get to the ending and it's like, sorry, I almost just choked on the stupidity of it. It's abhorrent. It's abhorrent. They had every opportunity to catch themselves like, oh wait, we should not go the route that we went, and then they still did it, and they were proud of that decision. And I went back and I watched it again, and I realized how absurd the ending is based off of a comment made by a character in the beginning of the movie. And I can't say what at all. I can't say it at all, but it is absolutely fucking absurd. And when we talk, Lucas knows exactly what I'm talking about. When we talk about it non-spoiler free, I felt personally attacked by this film, in case you couldn't tell. This is some bullshit. I feel like when we get Sister Pam on here, I think she will too. But this is some bullshit. Yeah, you know, fuck it. 2 stars. 2 stars for this movie. I would not go see this film again.
Okay. All right.
Drink my water. Thank you very much. Stay hydrated, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, Marcus. How about you, Marcus?
Solid 2, man. Like, I already went in with low expectations. I mean, Nev was Nev. I mean, you know, she gave a good performance for what she had to work with, but the movie itself, it didn't do anything for me, man. Like, it really didn't do anything for me. And yeah, I was highly disappointed in this one.
I liked her much more in this than in 5. I'll tell you that much. Like that's, I'll say that.
I didn't like this movie so much. I don't know what to do with my hands.
So I give it a 2, like Noah.
You give it a 2? All right. All right. So we have our second ranking that's coming up on the screen here. So CG's with us. Hey, CG. 1, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 3. All right. Very good. Very good.
Got my beer.
Melissa.
CG, where's
Melissa. 2 is so bad it's off the fucking list.
No.
All right, so Vladimir's got. So we're halfway through.
All right. Sorry.
Go ahead, Melissa.
Wait, what? I don't know what is happening now.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Take it away.
What am I doing with the ranking? Okay, so for me, I guess I don't really know how I would rank it compared to the other ones because some of the other ones were just as horrible. But you know, this had a lot of qualities that I enjoyed. I did get teary-eyed in the movies, and I hope you guys didn't see that in one of the scenes.
It's all right. It's all right.
That's
Some
only
people were crying
because-
to your left at certain scenes as well.
I know, but like,
I don't know.
I guess because I have a lot of theories or like hopes that it's going to be better if they do make a next one. That like, I'd probably give this like maybe a 2.5 to a 3. I don't think it's the best in the series. I think it's a good comeback, but like, this is like the first one of the reboots where Sydney is actually back. So I feel like this is actually the reboot compared to the other 2.
Sydney didn't feel back in 5. That feels like a very true statement there.
Yeah.
No, like 5 and 6,
No,
I
she was
feel like
breezing
Neb was
by.
just like cameo. She was just a cameo
Oh,
character to pass it on to the other 2 that ended up not passing on the torch past the second 2. So
I get that was a point, but her character felt very lackluster in that movie.
yeah, this at least it gave her a little more depth. You know, she's the person. I'm not even going to say because we all know what's going on, and I'm the worst with spoilers. So, if they do make an 8th, I hope that they correct a lot of questions that came out of this one, and maybe can go a little step further than just using the modern technology to infiltrate what is wrong with society. That's all I got.
I hope next time they reveal that Sydney's mom is still alive, so they can kill her.
Somebody said that in my comments today on one of my videos that they wanted to see Maureen Prescott return, and it's like,
Maureen Prescott has brought upon a plague on this world, and I don't like it.
Yep.
We need a flashback paradise that she goes back in time and saves her mom.
Well, actually, would it be, is it Maureen or is it a byproduct of Lance Henriksen's character?
Dave, highlight CG's character. He brought up a valid point on
pull it up.
Yeah.
One, it's all good to say the studio and the suits messed up the movie. Happens a lot in Hollywood. My issue is when the Scream fans and casual moviegoers accept this type of bad writing. The movie is our fault.
That's what I've been saying about Stranger Things.
Yeah.
I'll
you want to shit on the fans that care.
I'll talk about this in a second. Danny. Go ahead, Danny.
All righty. Woo! All right. So, not gonna lie to you folks, I was drinking a lot to enjoy this movie.
I probably should have.
I had I had the AMC killer, whatever. It was the Scream 7 theme.
Yeah,
I had two of those.
that one too.
2 glasses of wine. Dude, I was going in, bro, just to make sure I had a good buzz to try to enjoy it. Right?
The only way you're staying in that seat.
So let me tell you something. I honestly, truly believe it's not the worst in the franchise. However, it's definitely super mid, like Lukas said. Yeah, it's definitely mid tier. So to not spoil anything, I'll go over some pros and cons for me. Pros: the cinematography was great, loved it. Right, I loved the way it was filmed. I loved the way that it looked. The action scenes when it wasn't super Jason Bourne, right, looked great. Love that character started finally whooping on Ghostface when they should have done this a long time ago. Nice, like it. But the rest are very, very cons. The story was a con. You don't know who these characters are at all. There's no character development whatsoever. You get a bunch of new characters, no character development whatsoever. Then speaking of cameos, you get cameos again that don't do anything in this movie. You know, so they really don't do anything in this movie. And so when things happen, you go, oh, okay. You're not invested in the story or anything. They mention part 6 like this much. Mention part 5 that much, right? So this is supposed to be a continuation. You would think there are a lot of consequences and effects that would happen and roll into this one. Nope. No. Right? The one thing I do like, I love Neve Campbell. I do like that, you know, her presence as a mom. That was great. However, I feel like she was too stoic for the entire movie.
She was like fine.
You got some trauma, bro. You already I was thinking Neve Campbell would be like Laurie Strode in the new Halloween movies, even though we don't really like it, like cocked and ready to go. Especially from the one line in Scream 5. Of course I'm Sidney. Of course I got a gun. I'm Sidney fucking Prescott. That's what she says. So you were thinking that she is down to clown, like I'm about to end everyone. No, not even. So to me, I would give it 2.5. You know what I mean? I'll give it 2.5 stars. It's not the greatest. It's not the worst. Obviously, I always will say 6 is the worst of the franchise. 3 was, again, I love 3 on paper, but 3, you know, execution wise, yikes. Very, very. I rewatched it and it's very, very early 2000s. But yeah.
You're all fucking wrong.
I can't believe Dave is gonna like this. I'm gonna quit.
Are wrong.
Dan's gonna say it was a 4 out of 5.
Wrong.
This is my last show with Nerdbox. Sorry, guys. I'm out.
Hey, fix your mic a little bit. You're a little muffled, so we can hear how shitty this take is about to be.
You all are wrong. So take your drinks now. All right. And I'm
coming from the guy that the best franchise is Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street. Sure. Okay.
Take it away.
Freddy won. But we're not going down that rabbit hole right now. So
are we counting 5 and 6 from Freddy? Sorry.
He counts the whole franchise as master.
No. You can't count the last
If you saw our ranking, including his answers, by the way, it was nothing compared to other franchises that we ranked. It was still, oh my god, whatever. Oh my god, I'm gonna get it. Oh my god, I'm gonna drink my beer.
All right, Dave. Let's do this trashy review of yours.
You've activated.
I'm excited to rank.
Now I'm angry.
No.
There you go.
Good. You be angry because you didn't get it. You didn't get it. None of you got it.
Still sucks.
I get it. It's dumb as shit.
It was
bullshit. And I'm gonna compare it.
You know what? I'm joining Lukas. I'm gonna the red light's on.
Say it this way, and especially you, Danny, because
we're angry.
I was the person that said that Scream 4 was ahead of its time.
Yes,
and
we all said
I don't want to watch that piece of shit. And then Danny's like, "Oh, Scream 4 is actually a really good movie. It's one of the best."
Yes, it is really good. Yeah,
Scream 7 is going to age like that, where it's going to be considered one of the best in the franchise.
You know what's funny? Someone
there's
said
a big
sequel trilogy for Star Wars.
You are so aggravated because I can't spoil the movie for everybody.
Yeah.
Because
I know.
asshole, dude.
Right?
Oh my god, that is so wrong.
No.
What's
Here's
your favorite word then? Basura.
Here's the asterisk. Here's the asterisk. The big if the studio commits with the foundation that they laid in this film, it is going to be one of the best films in the entire franchise, and I'm going to get into that in 1 minute. So when I left Scream 7, I was just like all these, like, this didn't feel like a Scream movie. I don't know
I disagree.
what the fuck they're planning on doing with this franchise, but they really screwed it up. Oh my god, the studio gave us middle fingers because they're talking about things that we talk about on these shows, and they're like, haha, bitch, you're wrong. Right? So it's like, okay, all right. I told you all I need to watch it a second time, knowing that the cinematography is completely different from the previous films in this franchise, because that took me out. I had to understand the story from a different one. So I watched it a second time, and I told you guys, like, I'm still at 3.5 out of 5 stars for this film. And as I thought about it, and as I wrote the video that is going to drop this week on Nerdbox, Scream 7 delivered every single thing that it said it was going to deliver in all of its materials and all of its marketing. And everybody that is on the channel right now listening to this is going to get the free preview of what's coming.
Even if you're right.
Listen, I'm about to go get my buck knife and kill myself right now on the thing, okay?
You are saying like the same thing as Scream 3, right?
Nope.
It was Scream 3 on paper,
The fact of the matter is their tagline that is above Marcus right now is not true.
It is true.
All, bro.
It is not absolutely true.
It's not.
It is absolutely
not
true.
Can I interject? Can I interject? So it is technically true, but that does not mean that the reason that it is true is a fucking good one. It is a terrible reason as to why that's
very
true.
Terrible.
No, it isn't a horrible reason. Horrible reason. I
you know
understood
what?
the
I like
film.
Scream 3 better. How about that,
get
bitch?
Yeah,
like,
they
oh
said
my god, Scream 3 better?
Point blank, yes.
Wow.
On paper, it is exactly what the promotional material was, but when you look at it, it's still wrong. It's bad. It's fucking stupid.
Dude, to the point that they just interviewed Matthew Lillard inside the theater, and they were like, hey, so what did you think about it? He was, and he goes, you know what? He goes, let me backtrack. And he literally backtracked and said, oh, this is just me personally because I'm this guy. I wanted to be the one. No spoilers. I'm whatever. But what I'm saying is he tried everything into not saying what he wanted to say, and he said it on camera. He goes, and also at the end of it, he goes, and also you guys are filming me. And he goes, and I don't want to say what I really want to say.
He's wrong,
dude. Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Listen.
This is Nightmare on Elm Street ranking.
Your take is so fucking trash that everyone on here
you didn't even hear my take.
With you.
You did not even hear my take.
You just
CG said it best.
I'm going to explain it.
Hold on, CG said it best. He said,
Lucas, look at this man.
Hold on, CG said it best. He said this movie felt like a CW or MTV show. The only thing I'll disagree with that on is the MTV show, the first 2 seasons, was actually better than this movie.
Nope.
Dude.
No, that's not true. I've seen CW shows rated better than
the only thing, listen, the only thing this thing had it going for it, to be honest with you, that I thoroughly enjoyed was the pacing. But again, you do not care about anyone that's in this fucking story, bro, at all. You really don't. And at the same time, it's not even a fucking story. It's not a story that connects anything. There is no way.
All right.
I got 3.5 stars.
All right. Here's what I'm going to say.
Zip it. You can't even. Zip it. Zip. I can't. When a problem comes along, you must zip it.
You must zip it.
Zip it good.
All right. So we're ready.
That's for you. That's for you.
So we're ready, right?
Sign language.
We're already in fascist America, everybody. We're living the dream. We're getting silenced about Scream. We're getting silenced about... I can't take it anymore.
So Scream So I told everybody I'm going to give them a preview of the video that's dropping this week, and I shared it with one person, and they're like, "That makes fucking sense right now." Scream is the only horror franchise that has an expiration date. This is the only franchise that becomes irrelevant, and it's irrelevant right now. And the reason why it's irrelevant is because it is dependent on technology to communicate. In 1996, we were all using telephones. We're using cell phones now by 96% more, and we're not using it to talk. We're using it to text on, and we're using social media on these cell phones.
You mean how Par 5 did it better?
Nope, no, hold on. We're still not there yet, right? Don't make me, don't bring Dr. Evil back, all right? So
let him cook.
Scream is a franchise that also is in a meta universe where there's a stab movie franchise that is 8 movies in, and as we all know, horror franchises get worse over time when they release sequels, right? So burning it all down is you have to burn the technology out, because if you were even to remake this movie in 5, 10, 15 years from now, Ghostface's voice, the phone, is irrelevant. It's gone. You can't have a Scream movie in 5, 10, 15 years from now using a phone, because a phone is irrelevant now, because people are not using phones to talk. They're using it to text now. I'm not done with you yet. Put your hand down. We'll get to you. I just want to say
one thing about the texting thing.
What?
I, like most people who use texting, use voice text. So we'll send a voice message.
All right. So if you are familiar with my popcorn theories, I go on statistics, because in my real life, that's my job.
About? The movie was bad. It was bad.
We're talking about voice usage on cell phones going down year over year. So this franchise has an expiration date when it comes to the cell phone.
Bro, do you know what we're doing right now?
So it's going to be irrelevant.
All franchises become irrelevant.
Time out.
No, but that's not their point.
The only one that doesn't become irrelevant is because he's a pedophile. That's it, though. They're dime a dozen. But other than that, everything has
Freddie was on Epstein Island, okay?
Freddie was on Epstein Island. Listen, so all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is this.
About politics or any of that nonsense here.
Listen. All I'm saying is, we are communicating this way, okay? And maybe a tiny spoiler, that's how they communicated in fucking 7, right? They always update the communication in Scream to keep it relevant. But guess what? The movie still fucking sucks, bro.
Look at this. Look. 3 blue flannels are in this video right now, right?
For the bit.
Basura.
For the
bit. But Scream destroyed it in this movie because there are 3 blue plaid items in that. There's 2 flannels, there's a dress, there's a blue shirt. So when we go into our theories in every single movie, we look for the blue flannel. And Scream 7 said, fuck you. We're taking blue flannel and we're getting rid of it.
You made Marcus leave, bro.
Marcus left.
You know what? We should all leave. How about that? We should just all leave and leave Dave to talk to the people.
Hey guys, this has been a very special episode of Nerdbox Howling Hour. We hope you all enjoyed it. Or I'm gonna go tweak in my shower for the next hour. I hope you guys all have a lovely night.
My clothes on.
But so look, I called out the cell phones, I called out the blue flannels, and Mindy was delivering the narrative the whole entire time, because it's not about horror movies anymore. It's about true crime podcasts. That's our whole entertainment landscape has changed. People are watching YouTube and they're watching podcasts and listening to podcasts at the same rate as they're watching television these days. So everything is changing. It's not about horror, it's about true crime. And there's a line in the movie that Mindy says, or Chad says, that Gail is leaving what she normally does to focus on true crime. And if you noticed, they never talked about Gail writing a book about the events in Scream 6, because this entire movie is burning down every single thing that was in the past.
Oh man!
To relaunch the franchise.
Listen, and you know what it also burned down?
This is a
fucking
reboot.
Storytelling. That's what it burned down. It burned down good storytelling, bro.
Danny,
There is no way.
Danny, to your point, Danny, you know what else it burned down? Any chance that I'm gonna see this 8th movie?
Dude, I'm telling you.
Go ahead and ask me if I would watch it in theaters or wait to stream it.
No way. No way. You know what? Banned. Actual Campbell banned. Anyway, so the thing is, man, I'm gonna tell you right now. If Scream becomes a true crime, it's gonna tank. No one is gonna fucking see this movie after. The reason why people go for it is due to its legacy, pun intended, right? Legacy from the first 3. It's the legacy, and you can even throw out the 3rd one. The 1st and 2nd, dude. People like it because it was funny when it needed to be, and it was a slasher movie, and it was definitely different than anything else. If it becomes a true crime detective movie, it's done. It's a wrap. I guarantee you. I'm predicting this, ladies and gentlemen. It is March 1st? March 1st of 2026. March 1st of 2026. Just like how I predicted everything that happened with the superhero movies. If Scream goes down that route, I guarantee you this franchise dies. Guaranteed. And then the only time it will come back is if they reboot the franchise all over again. Guaranteed.
You can't reboot this franchise because it depends on a cell phone or a phone.
No, it doesn't.
And that is out-of-date technology. And let
me
tell you,
I can, just like how you were saying about John Lennon with the tuba, I can recreate fucking Scream without a phone, bro. It doesn't matter. You have to have the same elements of storytelling to make this fucking great, dude. There's no way. Absolutely no way.
We've talked about it for months. Kevin Williamson returned. He helped with the writing. He directed. What is the last film that he wrote? Scream 4. What did Scream 4 set us up for? Fans. It's all about likes and follows. We all agree that Jill is one of the best Ghostface in this franchise, and she is laying down the foundation for Scream 7 because she called it ahead. She called it in 2011 that this is where we were going, and now we got it. We got this spiritual sequel to Scream 4 because now what she was calling for is what happened in this movie.
Here's how I'm looking at it.
Boo! Boo this man! Boo!
No, because God damn it, because you told us we can't get into spoilers, and like I need to talk about the motivation of the stupid ass final.
Can I say something real quick? Can I say something real quick? Scream 7 did a lot of the same things that Scream 4 did, but it didn't do it as well. It did it much worse. The movie overall was worse, and I think to compare it to something, the prequel trilogy got hated on, but eventually people liked it. The sequel trilogy tried to recreate the magic of the prequel trilogy, and it fucking bombed. And the prequel trilogy is now old enough to where people who were 5 are now 16. They can post about it on social media, and they don't because it fucking sucked. Because they tried to recreate the magic, and they failed. I'm going to be with Danny on this. Marcus' first prediction. This is going to have that same effect in 10, 20 years' time. This is not going to be looked upon positively. As somebody who enjoys Scream 4, enjoys it for its meta, and doesn't have the experience that you have for it, and is looking at this from the perspective of the special effects were shit, I see Scream because I don't give a fuck about the outdated technology. I go because I like Roger Jackson calling someone on a phone, or the overall just good crime thriller investigation storytelling, not true crime bullshit. I would never go see that. You know, would I go see Scream 8 in theaters? No. Am I gonna pay for it to watch it on streaming? No, because I'm not gonna waste my money on this franchise anymore because they've ruined it.
Yeah, we're going to a place where it's going to be, oh, look at this. I'm going to send a text message. Hello, Sydney, a text message. Surprise, I'm back. That's where this franchise.
That's
has to get away
outdated.
from
Again,
Star Wars.
No, you are
do-
so.
You don't have
Bro.
to do that.
Yes,
That's
you
Oh my
do.
God.
You have to
You do
update
not.
with the time.
No,
Dude,
you
they
don't.
updated. Oh my god, I want to spoil shit so bad because you're wrong, dude. They literally
He's doing this on
listen. You know
purpose.
what?
He's rage baiting. He's rage baiting.
Teeny tiny thing. They did fucking FaceTime, dude.
Mommy and Daddy are fighting again.
FaceTime, which
I
is
said at the
now
beginning of this
what we're
podcast, they're
doing.
both just one giant married couple.
There's no way, bro. You cannot tell me, oh, we got to regress from fucking FaceTime to texting. You are, oh my god, bro.
Can I also say one thing
I'm
about
gonna
the
go hang
cinematography?
myself tonight, and you are in my
So many of
suicide
these
note, dude.
scenes-
You are gonna be the top name. 13 reasons, baby.
Can I also say? I want to say one other thing. I want to say one other thing too. There's so many shots in this film that are basically a shot for shot of one, where like the what's going on in the scene is like there's so many things that happen in Scream 7 that are played out the exact same way that happened in Scream 1. So fucking Kevin Williamson copyrighted himself and did a worse job of it. He did it twice because he copied 4 and 1, and he did it worse.
I will say one last thing that I think.
Poopy caca movie.
I did not like. I thought that a lot of the dialogue in this movie was very cute and very good.
Very
well
cute.
written. However, the movie in total, I do not believe was written. Fuck you.
Thank you.
You're writing like the writers.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you this.
You're speaking like the writers
You're
right now.
practically illiterate.
I felt like Don Corleone with this with one specific character. Remember in Godfather, like, look how they massacred my boy. I'm like, look how they massacred my girl.
Yes.
In this movie.
I'm sorry,
Bro.
you guys are stuck in the fucking past. This franchise.
You know
is
what?
dead.
You know what's
What
so
are you
funny about
talking
that,
about?
Dave? That your
We
screen
left
got
the
stuck when you went to
opening
say
show.
that. That's how much your
Nobody
own
clapped.
screen hates you right now, bro.
Nobody clapped when we left our showing. No one.
Hold on, Melissa.
No
got
one.
something to say.
It was
Hold on, Melissa
crickets,
got
bro.
something to say.
It was crickets in my theater the entire time. By the way,
We're not.
I was
living
the
in
only
past, we're
drunk,
living in what
loud
makes
guy
the
going
franchise
stupid.
good.
Go ahead, Melissa.
I know I scream. No, I know I scream during like, you know, the initial death scenes and shit like that and like stuff like that. But if they were to bring this for an 8, the only way they could go with technology is if they actually go into VR and Ghostface is killing people in VR or some shit.
Yeah.
Could you
No.
Like,
not?
like let's be
It's
real.
me,
We've already done
Scream
other
VR
things, but like.
game.
That's
This
going into
movie
lawnmower
already
man
bends the
territory
concept
right
of
there.
reality, so I don't even want.
Yeah, like seriously, like
I'm so.
if you want to get into true crime, that's going to be something that gets you into true crime.
If you die in the game, you die in real life.
Wait, you mean like
Crime.
every other
True
anime, like Sword
crime.
Art Online and all this stuff? Oh my god!
We got to go
Get
to
outta
the
here,
shell.
man.
True crime.
No, because they're
True
stepping
crime
so far
is one
away
of
from
the-
like what we actually want.
I know,
It's
but
it's
it's
not
what the
relevant
franchise
anymore.
does.
You need to evolve. You need
Wes
to
Craven
evolve.
is
Every
rolling into
technology
his
my
fucking
ass.
grave right now. Dave, no one's disagreeing with you about evolution, bro. What we're disagreeing with you is about storytelling right now.
Yeah.
No one's disagreeing with you on that.
His storytelling was to shut
my
down
thing is-
everything that we've known about Scream to
Oh my
start
God,
over. This
bro.
It's not
is
evolution.
we burn it down. Marketing that they promised us. They're burning
Oh
everything.
my
from the
God,
past
whatever.
I
out.
don't feel like they
Start
burn
over.
everything
Dude,
down.
you
though.
are literally glazing these production companies that
Oh.
always
Skip
give
this
us the
podcast.
middle finger, dude. You are glazing
burned
people that
Schumacher's
literally
house
tell
down.
fans to go
That's
fuck
it.
themselves every
That's
time,
it.
dude.
That's all they burned down was the Stumacher house and that big
And
fucking.
that's in the trailer. That's not a spoiler.
Big
That's in the
fuck you
trailer.
to the fans.
And on top of that, we don't even know if it's the real house because of certain lines. But anyway, that's for the spoiler review.
Oh my god, that's fucking true.
Well, going into spoilers. There's a spoiler comment in there. I gotta delete it real quick.
I wish I skipped this.
Dude, there's
I
no
wish I
way,
wasn't here
bro.
for
Oh
this.
my god, I'm so heated.
We're gonna
Honestly,
talk about
I'm
it in 2
baffled.
weeks. We're gonna talk about it in 2 weeks because there's evidence to say that some of the stuff that we've been theorizing is still happening. But I'm
I
telling
refuse
you,
to watch this
Okay,
movie
but that
again.
who cares? Who cares? This
you
is the
just
same
don't
argument.
get it.
No,
This is
no,
elevated
this is the
horror,
same
my
argument
friend.
that you have to
Elevated
appease
horror.
the casual viewer.
You are sounding like such a boomer right now, Dave. It's not even funny, bro.
With this bootlicker over here.
I have
This-
never
this
heard
sounds-
you shill for this franchise more. You fucking hack. I swear to God, I'm gonna come to your house
This
and beat you with a sock full of butter until you're bloody on the ground and begging me to stop. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
This
dude.
is the same
God,
argument
man.
that you have to appease the casual viewers. You absolutely do not.
This isn't for the
movie-
casual viewer. This
I'm
is
not.
for
No, I'm saying that this
the
is the
now.
same type. No, I'm saying that this is
This
the
isn't for
same
the
type
casual
of
viewer.
argument.
This isn't for
It's a
anybody.
shit one. It's a shit one. I understand your argument. I do. It's still bad.
Okay.
It's a bad point.
Halloween Ends was a better movie than this one, dude.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wow.
Hey,
Wow.
I hate to admit it, but I'm with Danny on that one, and I fucking
Get
hate
the
it.
hell out of here.
I hate Halloween Ends.
See, here's-
It
I won't
is,
commit
bro.
to ever watching that
But
movie.
Lucas
I
was
won't-
right.
I won't
Lucas
agree.
was right. Mid. Super mid, dude.
Mid.
Dude,
It's over your head. It's over
it's
your
not
head.
over anybody's heads, bro. It's not.
We get what they were trying to do. We just don't like it. That's the
Of course
point.
you don't like it. Who
What
likes
do you mean?
growing up?
What is that
Who
supposed
likes
to
them?
mean?
Who likes growing up? Scream has to grow up.
talking
It's not 1996 anymore.
Listen, I
Not
hope that's
1996.
Moonshine or
They made it look
Everclear
96.
in your fucking glass right now, so I can tell people, excuse Dave,
This
he
has
was drunk on the
nothing to do with,
podcast.
oh, I'm afraid to no longer be a small boy. That's not what this is about. It's just bad writing. They literally spit in the faces of everybody who came up with a better fucking story. That's
Yes.
what happened. They did it
Come
on
on.
screen, looking at the camera, and did not.
Dave, you
They
even
gave
came up with a better
0
story, bro.
fucks. They gave, and the problem is the story that they were telling up to the end was exactly what we would have wanted it to be, and then they fucking bombed at the end. That was my problem with the story.
It's not even up to the end. They bombed it earlier than that. And again,
Yeah.
spoiler review. Oh my God, Dave, I'm gonna literally because I can't say it. Oh my God, I'm so angry right now, bro.
As the one person on this panel, this group, our channel, that really enjoyed 6, to say that the reveal in 6 was 10 times better than the reveal in this
It
one.
was. And I don't even
Come
like
on, dude.
6. I do not like 6
I
with
like
a passion of
6.
1,000 burning suns because of how they messed that one up. But dude, I will probably watch 6 again now, and I promise you, I'm probably gonna rate this lower now.
You know why? Because the motive.
There's no way,
The
bro.
motive actually fucking can click with people. It can connect with people. This motive is so fucking dumb.
No, it's well, we can't. We're going into spoilers, so we can't talk about it. So.
Again, you cared more about the cast in 6 than you did in this one, dude.
Yeah.
Yep.
You cared
Yeah.
more
There's a
about the
reason
cast
for it.
in 6 than this one.
Burn it all down. You gotta
No,
burn it
you
all
know-
down
no,
for
because
that.
you're
All
just
that
hung up
burned down
there.
was in the
My
trailer.
character.
All that
Look,
burned down was in
Melissa's
the trailer.
holding her breath like an anime character. You're even pissing me off, dude.
It's just because the words burn it all down, like-
this is nothing new in the franchise. This was not. This was not
burn
new.
new shit
This is not
down.
exciting.
Sure.
Oh, they kept up with the technology. They've done this shit before.
That's what I'm saying.
This is just another Scream movie. A mid build up to a lackluster ending, but they did it so
Yes.
much worse.
You know what? I'm gonna watch
Lucas,
6
what am I
tonight,
looking at?
guys. You know what? Fuck all of you for making me do this. I'm gonna watch 6 tonight, and now I'm probably gonna re-rank 7 all the way at the bottom. There's no way, dude.
So we'll rank movies next week, I think. And we're gonna have this heated debate when you find out where Scream 7
We're
is
gonna
in my
rank
Wait,
list.
we're
movies that we
ranking-
still
You are
can't
We're
talk
ranking
so
this
about.
movie
lucky I
before
don't
we
buy a
talk about
ticket right
spoilers.
now to go visit you, Dave, because I'm oh my God.
Sorry, you guys don't get it.
I feel like watching Twilight. Hey guys,
That's
guess
the
what?
problem.
Hey guys,
That's the
guess what?
problem, is that
We're
you
going to be
think we
ranking
don't get
Twilight
it
soon.
because we can't talk about the movie and spoiler, but we all get it. We just think it's fucking stupid.
It is.
A-Troll gets it. There's several
A-Troll's
people
about
that
to be
agree with me out
banned
there.
for
Soundtrack.
life, all right? He's about to be
That's
banned.
Scream.
Oh,
That's
the
your
cat.
favorite is Scream 3.
What the fuck?
That's
Ugh.
Hey,
That's
somebody said it earlier. The best thing to Scream 7 was the Einstein kill song at the end.
That was horrible. That song
I
was
actually,
absolutely trash.
dude,
The video was weird.
trash.
I like the song. The
Everything
video
about
was
that
weird.
song was garbage.
Dude, I'm on my
I love
third
everything
beer.
about this movie
I'm on my
except
third
the song.
beer within the last couple of
song
minutes
was
because
horrible.
of you, dude. You're
What
lucky
are
I
you
don't pull out the
talking
tequila, bro.
about? Oh my god.
you're
Fuck,
making
man.
him angry the way that he's made me angry sometimes, and I'm honestly feeling better now.
Jesus, bro. I cannot. The reason why I cannot is because I am,
rage
dude.
baiting.
No,
This is
I
his
am
actual
tired.
belief.
I know.
No, I am tired, bro. No, I'm serious. I am tired. I am tired of these production companies ruining movies. I'm tired of people hiring writers just because they, oh my God, X amount of years ago they did the first and second Scream. So what,
Oh,
dude?
God.
You need good writers, great storytellers, and you need great directors and a production studio that is hands off, bro.
Yeah.
Because, and again, I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. The fans are the ones that put the money in your pocket. And to give you a big FU to the fans, there is no way that this is going to recover in the future, bro. There's no way. I'm telling you.
I'm walking into Scream 8. Blue flannels mean nothing anymore.
I'm not walking into Scream 8.
I'm just saying, blue flannels mean nothing anymore.
Blue flannels meant nothing to me before. I don't.
That's what I'm
bro.
saying. That's something that we picked up, but it really doesn't matter. It
Of course it matters.
Blue
It's
flannel
a
or not.
key point in the entire franchise.
It's just a coincidence. It's a continuality thing.
It's a happy
Listen,
coincidence.
Dave, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. If Richie or even Jill didn't have blue flannel on, it still wouldn't fucking matter, bro.
Get that out. Of course it matters. That's why everybody thought that McKenna Grace was the killer because she was wearing a blue plaid
I
skirt.
guarantee you, though. I guarantee you. Listen, in the future, it doesn't matter if you wore blue flannel or not. It doesn't matter because what really matters is the twist of the movie, which all these fucking writers are forgetting about, of why people love Scream in the first place. One was character development and story. You actually love these characters and the entire misdirection. Thank you. The entire misdirection, because when you saw the boots, coming down off the toilet in the first one, who had the same boots when they put out the cigarette was the sheriff. You had a bunch of misdirection inside, but the third one was the funny, campy lightheartedness that balanced out the gore. And then the fourth one was the twist that everyone's used to. Every horror movie slasher and killers beforehand was only one killer. Now you have two. Everyone's expecting two killers now. Everyone's expecting blue flannel. So yes, you can twist them and get them out of it no matter what. But it doesn't excuse the fact that this is horrible storytelling in Scream 7, dude. You do not care about the cast. There was no character development whatsoever. You don't know who these people are. Second, the story was basura. Third, you said F you to the fans. And fourth, the reveal was nothing special. It was the weakest out of the entire Scream franchise, dude.
Time out. All right, time out. So, okay.
Now it's my turn.
There was a plot. There was character development, though it happened inconsequentially. It just happened. It's like the whole movie was written with like parts in idea, like parts in their mind, and instead of making those parts fit with like within the script, they just kind of put them in the movie, and we're like, oh yeah, the characters are gonna be here, and these guys are gonna be here, and I guess Ghostface is there too.
It's like maybe Sydney had character development, but she was the main fucking character pretty much. So or the second lead when you look at it, but like
Legos.
Dude, like Tatum. I can't say anything until the.
So let me say this after you talk, Dave. Let me say one thing after you finish. Go ahead.
So the tagline is, "It's always somebody from your past." Now we're gonna tie it to the tagline for this movie. burn it all down.
Oh
Because
my
an
God!
8,
I
it's
can't
anybody
spoil it.
now. It's anybody. That's the
No, it's
thing.
not.
It's Scream
my
8.
God.
It could be
Oh my God.
anybody. It's
my
no longer
God.
I cannot
somebody that is
listen.
tied to your past.
I'm about to dip,
why
Dave,
can't we
because
put the- why can't we put
I can't
the thing on
elaborate
you?
on that. You know what? I think I know what you're doing. You're literally rage baiting us because we can't say shit without ruining the movie, dude. You're rage baiting us because we can't say shit. Because in order for us to refute your fucking point, we have to spoil the movie, dude.
I'm gonna take this from a different approach. I'm gonna take this from a different approach.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Please do.
Marcus.
I'm gonna take this from a different approach. So, because Danny, he's this close from just going on.
He's gonna lose it.
No, seriously, like in all
so
seriousness,
inebriated.
just overall how the execution of the film. I know Danny praised the cinematography. For me personally, I felt it was too cinematic from what Scream has always been, like more like an indie feel to it. But the pacing was off.
Burn it all down.
The editing was bad. The pacing of the movie was bad.
He's doing it on purpose.
I have to say
the
something.
story development, like Danny said, was bad. You had maybe the whole aspect with Sydney and Tatum. Okay, fine, but it could have been so much more better, and it was done better in previous films. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I felt like they just did this for the sake of, like, they rested on the laurels of Nev and Matthew, but it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough, man. It was just like they threw things on the board and hoped that it was going to stick. And fans on Facebook and social media, they're all in agreement that it just, you know, I say it's more people saying that it wasn't good than it was. And these are people who are like true fans.
You're the only person I've heard.
Thank you, CG. Thank you, CG. So I'm saying, that's my boy right there.
The only reason I can't agree with like it has great cinematography is because this movie uses AI interpolation to fix its frame rate at certain points.
Don't spoil it.
It's not. I'm not, no. That's not a spoiler. Interpolation used to basically fucking make the movie look like it's going faster and you could see more of it. So they're adding frames.
I want the definition to interpolation real quick. Come on, Lucas. I'm dumb.
I got you, baby.
I think what he's basically saying is that they used AI to fill in key frames in the film when they're moving and whatnot.
All right, so while Lucas is looking that up, Melissa, looked like you had something that you wanted to add.
It's a video processing technique that uses machine learning to analyze, predict, and generate intermediate frames between existing ones. So basically, they made the film. They basically added frames into the film to make it look like it's like going faster, or they can like just use it to fill in shit. They used it AI everywhere in this film, and it pisses me off.
Go ahead, Melissa.
All right, so I was just going to go back to like the whole way the concept of the movies ended up. So you had your first like 3 or 4 movies that went by an actual frame, like, you know, the meta universe, you know, the metaverse, or however you guys want to call
That thing called structure.
It had the structure. Like, do you feel like
Noah.
the structured movies and the actual like way that a horror film has traditionally been made is better than now you have the future films that are just trying to break apart from that altogether? And like we're all like at disagreement right now because we're all like it was trash or like we had good moments. Like, but at the same time, like, is the structure better or deviating and trying to make your own new groove going to be a better thing?
And to your point, I want to piggyback off that, Melissa, is that no matter what they do, if they even finally give us what we wanted, it does not matter anymore. It doesn't matter anymore because you ruined this one. You said F you to the fans. And now if you go, hey, here's what you wanted, no one's going to be happy because this was a pivotal moment that Spyglass and everyone else basically said, fuck you, dude. They literally told you, fuck you. So
that is exactly what this film
you give us what we want, and we're like, too late, right? It's too late. It's like the song, too late to apologize, right? Too late, right? I don't care, bro. Like, I'm right now, I'm at a loss for words because, again, I can't ruin shit, but Noah said it best. Your structure. Now, even if you brought Melissa Barrera back and stuff like that, it doesn't fucking make sense. Now, if you did bring back the other things that we all speculate and theorize and we created our own stories, it doesn't matter, which sucks, man. Because now, if you do that true crime thing and bring Kirby back and stuff like that, no one's going to give a fuck now. Everyone's going to be like, that's dumb.
I didn't give a shit before.
That's not what we want.
All right, let's get to some questions that we've
Whatever.
had out
I
there.
gotta go check my blood pressure.
Spoiler free. There's no end credit scene. There's no
I'm gonna
end
get a
credit
stroke
scene.
from Dave, dude. I'm gonna have a fucking stroke tonight, dude. Jesus, and not a good one. So
this question, this was gonna set everybody off. This is the question that came in early. Do you
absolutely
guys
not?
think
He's rolling in his grave right now. He is rolling in his grave, bro.
And Joker doing somersaults right now.
I don't know about that one, Chief. I don't know about all that.
Listen,
I
Wes
think the better question
Craven
is
is
to
going
be
to
despite last care.
respawn in this world to give us a true Scream movie.
No, I absolutely do not think that he'd be proud of this movie at all.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
I don't know. Like he'd probably be like, they're still doing it.
Marcus, how about you? Marcus, you said no as well.
Nah, he's doing somersaults in his grave right now, man.
All right, Melissa, how about you?
No, unless he had some creative control in it and actually directed it the way he wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably.
So as long as it wasn't made the way that it was made, I think he would like it.
Nah. I'm telling you, listen, if Spyglass and all of them are watching this, man, and Paramount and all this other BS, we can make a banger and make you so much money it wouldn't even be funny. We can fix this piece of hot garbage right now.
They had their chance.
You are trailing on Halloween
not
bad right now.
They really fucking had us in the first half of this
movie.
They genuinely had us in the first half of this movie. They really did.
You know what? What I have to say to that is watch Scream Behind the Mask when it comes out, our film, and you're gonna see a true Scream fucking film, dude.
Look, we got A-Troll. Blame Kevin Williamson for the writing and whatever happened in the movie. He's been doing this for a minute.
We do?
And no one has said anything.
I said it earlier. Just because he's the writer of Scream 1 and 2, oh my God, doesn't mean anything, bro.
And it makes me wonder. It makes me wonder the other writer that he came in and fixed things. It makes me wonder what that original script was.
Dude, even he said, in their interview, he said, "Oh, Nev pitched a couple of ideas and we used it." I mean, right? Maybe Nev's stuff was actually the good stuff. Who knows, dude? Come on, man. I don't know, man.
Spyglass is too concerned with their Netflix deal.
Boy, that's a whole topic in itself.
I am fucking done with this shit, dude. You know what? No more. Like Dave said, no more fan films after this. After Scream, I'm done, dude. I'm out. I'm out. Can't do this.
All right, so we got another one from Multi Fandom Verse Official. I have a funny theory that Amber, Richie, Jason, Greg, and 7 Ghostfaces are all in a cult.
Hey, Multi Fandom, that would have been great if they mentioned it.
No, they're not.
It would have been great if they mentioned it because then it ties
in. They're not allowed to use our good ideas. They are not allowed to use our good ideas for their fucking benefit. They are not allowed to use them. That cult idea is a good fucking idea.
Yeah, but then Multi Fandom, seriously though, like, it doesn't matter now, dude, because if they did it in this movie, right, and it God, I can't spoil shit. Damn it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about if you saw it, Multi Fandom. But if they did it in this movie, okay, it would have tied all the way back to Scream 2. It would have tied all the way back to Scream 2, how Mrs. Loomis and Mickey found each other on the dark web. It would have made sense how Amber and Richie found each other on Reddit. All right, there is
like
so many things that could have happened. Listen, even if they were to do this cult in 8, no one's gonna care. That's what I'm trying to tell you. No one's gonna care because then they were gonna say, "Why didn't that happen in fucking 7?"
Yeah, that's another thing, right? That's another thing too, right? Like, you're saying that Ghostface, the Scream franchise could become irrelevant, and yet the whole idea of the cult of Ghostface would keep it in infinite relevancy.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even know what we're talking about. The idea that technology is also going to become outdated in a sense where we're not communicating with one another would be in an ulterior world where we don't talk to each other at all. So there wouldn't be fucking movies. So
there wouldn't be a Ghostface because he ain't calling nobody in the world that nobody talks to each other.
There wouldn't be movies because we wouldn't
Let
be
me send you
communicating with each other. As long as there's a will.
Let me send you a scary text message.
No. You've had your time to ruin.
You are so a boomer. You are regressing.
What's your favorite scary movie?
You are regressing right now, bro.
Like the idea that humans as a whole would not have a way to communicate with each other as a face-to-face contact. There's video contact that makes no sense. Texting is not the only way that people talk to each other. I can tell you that younger generations use FaceTime and calling a lot more than you think they do now. Texting is not as common as you think it is, and those statistics that you're looking at are small groups. It's not a wide majority. If humans are not contacting each other face to face digitally or not, it's because humans don't have a will to do so, and there's no chance that movies are going to connect with humans anymore, so there'll be no movies. So as long as there's a way for humans to connect with each other, there's a way to make a Scream movie, especially if you're doing a cult. Humans want to hear each other talk so much that we're not texting each other anymore. We're doing voice messages because we're tired of being misinterpreted through
and also
emails.
To Noah's point, listen, to Noah's point, even on Instagram and, I hate to say this, dating apps and all this other jazz, people fucking FaceTime each other, dude. They use the video. And guess what? That's why we're at Scream 7, so no one's going to go regress to a chat, dude.
Okay. I'm trying to look that, but all I'm talking about is relationships.
Younger generations avidly voice frustration to each other while texting each other that they hate being misinterpreted because they can't use their type of sarcastic tones that they want to use. Or inflections when talking over text. So they've switched over to using voice to text.
Anxiety.
Yeah, like I prefer phone calls, and Lukas and I typically talk to each other through voice text. So I don't see what you're talking about because most of the people that I talk to don't use just typical texting when we're trying to communicate with each other.
I don't know. Okay,
Noah,
okay.
I literally, and I'm glad for my generation. I'm literally, because we always, in my generation, we had all the old technology to the new. We had to evolve and adapt all the time. Dude, I hate texting. I will call someone over texting.
Yep.
I will call someone over texting, and if someone wants to FaceTime me, I prefer that as well, so I can see their body language the whole nine. So I'm with you 100%, bro. You are making sense, dude. You need to put your dad in jail. That's it. Put him in jail, dude.
Can't you put him in jail? Can't you?
I'm all the way over here.
Can't somebody?
Let me get the cups real quick. They're pink and fuzzy.
I feel like Cindy from Scary Movie 1.
Jesus,
what are you
Noah.
waiting for?
Jesus, Noah.
They're the only ones I have.
Oh my God, Noah. It's not that type of show.
Now this is on the fly because we can't do the breakdown, but 90% of customers prefer text messages over direct phone calls.
Crazy.
That's because people lack social skills these days. That's why.
That's exactly
I used
my
to be a text. I was a texter, and I wish people would call me, even though I still text.
Video time is not gonna be over text messaging. Exactly.
David.
Oh shit, we got
$10. Thanks for the super chat. Thanks for the super chat.
Super chat. Ordinary.
Thank you very much for your super chat.
Oh.
Saw the movie twice. Better on the second watch, just like I said. Ghostface was utilized well, in my opinion. I rate it a 7 out of 10, which is exactly where I am.
Wow.
This guy is my brother from another mother. Great
You're rating it
ride.
out of 5 stars.
Name reveal. Sister Pam has a new clip of Matthew Lillard talking about Stu's future.
Hey, Ordinary, we love you. Thank you for the super chat. And the only reason why you're not banned is because you did a super chat. Just saying. So
he agreed that the reveal was
you're
lame.
awesome, bro.
This is what I'm saying.
He agreed that the reveal was lame.
Thank God for AMC Stubbs membership. I'll use a free ticket this week to give it a second go.
This
But,
is
yeah.
what
Just don't get it.
I will only say this. He is right. Ghostface was utilized well in this movie, but only Ghostface, not anything behind that mask.
Nothing, anything else, bro. Not, and then
And even he said, lame reveal.
Thank you.
Listen, you know what? You know what? I'm gonna reserve this hate and this anger like Emperor Palpatine until we do the reveal with spoilers. Because I'm good. If I keep getting angry, I'm gonna spoil shit. I'm good. I'm leaving it alone.
In fact, you know what? Everybody, let's go around. Let's say something we liked about the movie. The end. The end.
Nev Campbell. I say Nev because I love Nev personally. Nev Campbell, I'll say that.
There we go. Dave?
No,
don't say Dave. He liked the entire thing.
I already said my shit about this movie.
Yeah,
it's 3.5 out of 5 stars.
I already said what I liked and what I disliked. I'm good, bro. I can't.
This is
keep going.
not a movie. Okay, we're not.
I like the dialogue. I like the dialogue between Sydney and her daughter at certain moments.
I didn't.
I thought that it was cute. That was
I can't say anything because I'm gonna ruin it. Anyway, all right, I'm good. All
right, Melissa, what
that's it.
Positive comments.
I love the way they brought the legacy characters back.
So do you count? Do you wait?
All of them.
Well,
I had to come back for that. Are you?
Yeah. The three.
No spoilers.
Okay.
No spoilers.
But you see,
legacy characters are also Chad and Mindy.
No, they're not like. Oh!
Right. They're not original. All right, they're not original, but you only have 2 legacy characters technically. Like,
wait, okay. I get what you're talking about now. I get who you're talking about. Okay,
you know
that I could agree on. If you're talking about those specific characters.
We almost had a full stop moment.
That.
We almost had a moment where we might have had to disagree. But if we're talking about oh Jesus.
I'm about to be like Jordan. I'm about to be like that Jordan on Instagram. Take my
oh my God, dude! Like, go watch the movie again, right? Legacy tropes include characters that are descendants or carrying. Listen, shut your mouth.
You shut your mouth. You talked for an hour about how you love this movie.
Legacy characters. Mindy and Chad are extensions of Randy. Therefore, they are legacy characters, and they even say it in the film.
They're not legacy characters.
They're a legacy, and they said it in the film.
They're legacy.
Let's go back to the game.
Legacy.
Not that kind of legacy. You're gobbling the nuts of this fucking movie for over 40
Super glazed, bro.
Super
glazed right now, bro.
Chad and Mindy are legacy characters.
I'm so surprised you're able to talk this much about how much you're gobbling on them. It's insane.
No,
but it wasn't just them.
All right.
Remember who we came back with and how we did
it.
So
Vladimir is telling you. Hey, lady, no spoilers.
I'm trying. It's so hard.
Burst a blood vessel in my
legacy.
They are not legacy characters.
It's
legacy characters mean the OG from X amount of years ago, dude.
Look up legacy tropes. It's all
but technically they're legacy because of the fact that Scream 5 kicked off was supposed to kick off a new trilogy. You know what I mean?
Listen, all I'm saying is, again, I'm going to say it till I'm blue in the face. Our Scream film, because all of you are a part of it, our Scream film is 10 times better than this fucking movie, dude.
Wait a minute.
Our Scream film is 10 times better.
Danny, what are you talking about?
Hello? What's your favorite scary movie?
I hope you're not expecting me to say Scream.
Oh, why not?
The franchise recycles material over and over and over again. You know, anything could happen.
Listen,
and let me just say,
what he's talking about.
Please, Marcus, please say it because
let me just say the way Danny cut that trailer is better than that entire damn movie.
Oh, and guess what? It plays more into the original franchise than the new shit that they put in this fucking movie.
Hey, Marcus, without ruining our movie, can you please tell them your first thoughts when you read my script? Because I asked you to critique my script. What did you tell me?
Oh yeah, like even the first draft, before even the changes you made, I was like,
joke.
This. Go ahead, man. What?
The joke in the teaser of this movie, fan film that's coming out, is that Scream recycles shit over and over again. And now you got something fresh and brand new, and all you fuckers are out there complaining about it. Your joke is in the teaser.
There's nothing that's new about this film, dog.
This
There's
is
nothing
Scream
new
1.
about this film.
This is Scream 1 with different technology. This is Scream 1 with different technology.
No, but serious to answer Danny's question, when he sent me the script the first time, the very first draft, I enjoyed it. Like, it was awesome. It felt like traditional Scream. You know, just the pacing of it, the character development of it. And even though it's just a short story, a short film, how many pages was the original script? Like 30, what, 40?
30. 30.
Yeah, 30 pages. 30 pages. Those 30 pages were basically the pacing of the first two films. Like, it just kept you on edge. This movie did not do that. This movie did not do that.
Let's wrap it up. Noah, Lucas, and Marcus, we'll probably take a couple of more questions if they come in.
Yes.
Positives,
please.
As Danny has requested. Noah, positive on Scream 7.
You mean Lucas? Lucas requested it. I'm not taking that credit.
Yeah.
Oh, Lucas,
ask us anything about Scream. Oh, Jesus.
The end credits.
All right. Lucas,
I will say, I like the opening. I thought it was good.
A select number of the unalivings that happened.
The ones that were.
I thought a lot of them were actually pretty freaking brutal. Which obviously, hey, I'm all here for. You know, we love Terrifier and all that nonsense. I sound awfully Canadian today, so.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm being Noah.
See, y'all make me want to do the Billy Butcher voice on here. That's how bad this movie was.
All right, Marcus, a positive.
Positive, I'll say again. Nev was awesome as usual. And Marco Beltram's score. That was it.
All right. It's funny. I've heard good things about cinematography, score, unaliving moments.
Oh yeah, some of the unaliving moments.
Yeah. Sounds like it's almost the overall film. So, last question before we wrap up.
Dude,
without
spoilers,
no.
let me tell you.
We all know
no.
Will's return was earned fully in the eyes of the fans. So, Danny's right now. Melissa, what do you got?
No.
No. Is that a no for you too?
He was in it more than he was in Five Nights at Freddy's too. So, you know, I at least I enjoyed that bit. Matthew Lillard's parts were probably the best probably some of the best acting in the movie. So, for his scenes, I'm glad we're in there. But I'm genuinely disappointed with the reveal. So, I mean, that's probably spoiler enough.
I'm not very happy with it.
All right, Marcus, you said no as well, right? You said no as well, right?
Dude,
Look, say yes.
CG,
say yes,
look
Dave?
at that.
Come on, bud.
Thank you, CG, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah. And that's why I like the opener, because I like the unaliving scenes.
If the first 28 years later movie was as bad as you guys think it was, this first half of Scream 7/8 is awful.
Even Leia disagreed. She hated it.
She didn't see it. All right. So
and Leia's a dog.
That brings us to the end of our episode. So this month we'll be ranking Scream movies, ranking Ghostface.
You feel good about yourself right now?
We'll have our spoiler discussion probably in 2 weeks, and then maybe we'll rank Ghostfaces at the end of the month. So let us know what you want to see in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you all soon. Have a great rest of your week. We'll see you next Sunday.
Guys, you know what I can't wait to see? The Twilight franchise when we fucking
Twilight
rank
ranking.
it.
Twilight ranking.
Every Twilight movie is better than Scream 7. Go watch the Twilight franchise. Every single movie was better than
I
this
can't wait
bullshit.
until we get to talk about Bella
will
and
die.
Edward.